from the worlds of the Genesis of Androzani Advent Calendar. Now that's what I call an inner groove.
The next song is actually one of my favorites. It's called Dominoes, and we have a 2010 remix of it with David Gilmour on bass guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Expectations going into this, like, is it gonna capture the aesthetic of Dominoes? Like, is it gonna fall? Like, is there gonna be a cascading element to it?
Is it literal dominoes or is it metaphorical dominoes? Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Or is it about the pizza?
I hope so.
There was a nice Chinese in my town and they got replaced by it.
That sounds such like a Pink Floyd or Beatles song as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, it's definitely a Beatles song.
God.
It's an idea someday. It might is my dreams. Don't you want to see her prove life that comes of no harm? You and I and dominoes, the day goes by. You and I in place, wasting time on dominoes. A day so dark, so warm, life that comes with no harm. You and I and dominoes, time goes by. Fireworks and heat someday, colder shallow stick will play. Overheard a lark today, losing when my mind's astray. Don't you want to know with your pretty hair? Stretch out your hand, glad fields in an echo for your way.
Oh, damn.
I
Boom,
apologize for
boom,
sounding
boom, boom.
like the most basic white girl in the world, but that was a vibe.
Yeah, it was very slow, very methodical.
Yeah, I personally love Dominoes, lyrically and sound-wise.
Me too.
Because of our conversation about, the restaurant chain or the takeaway chain or whatever it is, like when he said wasting time on Dominoes, I had to stifle a laughter because I'm thinking of the other Dominoes.
Wasting time on Dominoes.
Time goes by.
But yeah, that was I loved the sort of the tempo of the song, the energy of the backing, like the sort of general drums and guitar.
Can I mention the bloody reversed instruments?
I was about to. I would have mentioned that later, but like it's like that. That's sort of like funky, sort of backing instruments. They feel very laid back. It almost reminds me of I don't know if this sounds random, but it sort of reminds me of like a kind of like detective show, like like I'm just a 1940s private eye snooping around a bar. Like I don't know why that's the vibe it gives me.
Yeah, but that keyboard play is common in those shows.
Yeah. So that feels very laid back, but then the reverse guitar like adds a kind of unnerving element to it.
And then towards the
Yeah. I always love it when songs do that, like they include like reversed instruments.
towards the end it was also doing reverse drums as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wrapping it back around to Doctor Who, but the Series 4 soundtrack does that a lot too, but with the
It
piano.
does. It does, yeah.
Oh, fuck it. And Series 5 in Amy's Choice does that as well.
It does, yeah.
It really fits.
Also, in Turn Left, they do the Bad Wolf theme, but backwards.
It is...
It's like that.
It's like, what's it probably called? It's the Something Fate of Donna Noble.
Yeah. But this isn't the only song where he does it, but like I was really struck by Syd Barrett's sort of like it's in his upper register, but he's like whispering, not quite whispering, but like almost mumbling the song to you. Again, it's not the only song he does it. I was really struck by it in this one in particular, like wasting time on Dominoes.
Time goes by.
It's almost like he's like this could either sound comforting or creepy. It's like he's like sitting by my bed, like sing this song to me like a lullaby.
What I think he's doing, he's singing softly, but his mouth is right next to the microphone.
Yeah.
A day so dark, so warm, life that comes of no harm. You and I and Dominoes, time goes by.
Yeah, that was quite funky, I think is the right term.
Yeah.
But like with some undercurrents of slight discomfort.
Also, I have to say, the remix is so good because adding that bass guitar adds so much like volume to the sound as well. It doesn't sound right without it. Now that whenever I listen to the one without the bass in it, it just doesn't sound the same. But this, with all the mixing, with all the instruments surrounding your head, like almost like you're in the room, and with that bass guitar, this actually almost sounds like Pink Floyd, given how much is put into it now, with how much instrumentation there is.
You should consider it an honorary Pink Floyd song.
But yeah, among the often chaotic and conflict-filled themes that often pervaded Barrett's work, Dominoes seems a world away. A great song to play when it starts to rain.
I get where you're coming from with that, yeah.
Absolutely. A day so dark, so warm, But yeah, it's definitely there is as you can probably tell, the main theme of the lyrics is about like I guess time going by, doing these very sort of small things with your life, and you know, the more sort of innocent side of it, which is something that a lot of us, especially in this age with overstimulation and social media and all that stuff, it's very difficult to actually do this now, to be completely escaped and in a very small, quiet environment doing something very simple. Like, it is possible, but we don't seem to do it as often as we used to.
Yeah, now that you mention that, I do see the sort of energy from this song where it's like like you're trapped in just having like to kill time,
Wasting time on Dominoes.
Like you really want to do something more productive, but you cannot. Like that's.
I mean, look, if you think about what he's at the state he's in now, he's sort of like exiting the limelight. What does he do with his time now that he's having to recluse himself away from society to try and have a normal life, to have a functioning life? He's having to waste his time doing these very escapist things like painting and playing with dominoes and all that. And as we said, obviously the instrumental is awesome.
Very much has a slow vibe to it, very chill, very soothing, methodical. Yeah, I really like this one. Very different from all the rest so far in terms of pacing.
Well, you get that a lot with Pink Floyd Umbrella stuff, is that every song is so unique because they're so creative. I mean, a lot of the best artists out there, none of their songs really sound exactly the same unless there's an actual intention to.
Yeah.